So in this how-to that I'm putting together for you, we'll be working on constructing and drawing a dilation. Now for this one, you're going to need some sort of ruler instrument, so something with a straight edge that has ruler markings on it. I've got a triangle here. You guys can use your protractors, or I see a few of you with actual honest to goodness rulers. That is awesome. You can use either one of those tools. It doesn't matter to me. The process is all the same. I'd like to do number 1 and number 2 with you. All right, the first step is to identify, is this an enlargement or a reduction? Here's our scale factor. Is it bigger than 1? Yep. So is this an enlargement or a reduction? Enlargement. If you look back at your handwritten notes, might have wandered off somewhere. If you look back at the notes you just took, under enlargement it says scale factor bigger than 1. Yes? So this is some sort of enlargement. So I'm going to make that note there. This means that when I'm done, the figure that I'm going to get, the image, needs to be larger than what I started with, the pre-image. Step 1. Take your straight edge, and from your center of dilation, also called vanishing point, you'll see why in a moment, on an enlargement, draw a line through every vertex and make it like longer than what you think you need. And if you're not sure how much you need, just make it as long as you have space for. Okay? We're going to measure the distance between S and this first vertex, S being the center of dilation. So the distance from S to A, the length of line segment SA, we're going to use our ruler to measure. I'm using the centimeter side because centimeters give me decimal points much easier, or with inches I have to deal with fractions and then convert, and it's a mess. I don't want to deal with it. So we're going to use centimeters. SA looks like it's a centimeter long. So I'm going to write down that SA is 1 centimeter. And now that we're using our ruler, writing down the units of measure is really going to become important for us. Okay? All right. In order to calculate how far I need to draw this point A prime, which is where A ends up after we've completed the dilation, we need to take the length that we just measured, SA, and multiply it by our scale factor. In this case, it's shown by the letter R. When you hit Algebra 2 and you totally do dilations and things, they're going to change the R scale factor letter to an A. It's the same thing. They're just trying to trick you. Okay, so now I'm going to do this calculation. SA was given to me as 1 centimeter. Scale factor R was given to me as 2. And so I need A prime to be 2 centimeters away from the center of dilation S. So I'm going to line my ruler back up so that the 0 is on the S and that it's along that line that goes through A, and I'm going to go out to 2 centimeters. There's 2 centimeters. I'm going to put a mark so I know where the 2 centimeter mark is. And then this point right here is A prime. I'm going to repeat to every vertex. I'm going to go from the center of dilation through vertex B. I don't know how big I need it, so I'm going to make it really long. I need to measure SB. I'm going to make sure 0 is on the center of dilation, which in this case is S. And SB looks like it is 0.9 centimeters. In order to find out the distance between S, the center of dilation, and B prime, the location of B after you've completed the dilation. We'll say that it's under dilation. We're going to get the distance between S and B, the center of dilation of my original point, and multiply that by the scale factor. The original distance was 0.9. My scale factor was 2. And so my new distance is 1.8 centimeters. If you need to use your calculator apps, whether it's on your phone or on our calculator app item, the calculator, you're more than welcome to do that and help yourself out with that multiplication. Okay, setting up my ruler again. Once more, making sure that the 0 is on the center of dilation and the edge of my ruler is along the line that I drew earlier. I'm going to mark out 1.8 centimeters. So there's 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 1.8 centimeters. And I'm going to grab, notice I'm just doing my dilations in a different color, just so that you can see the difference between the two of them. You don't have to do it in different colors, you're more than welcome to. Because this dilation is a transformation and we're doing it to the entire image, the entire pre-image, you must then connect the endpoints with a segment. Notice how your image is larger than your pre-image, because this is an enlargement and the scale factor was larger than 1.